Hi y'all, welcome to my video about violence in video games. Now I know what you're thinking, video games are all violent. No, I mean, they're not all violent, but they have violence in them. Some games portray real violence in life, as in the Call of Duty franchise. It focuses on the terrorism of terrorists from Islam, and just a lot of the Eastern culture. As you can see here, yes, they have depictions of guns, but this is more far-fetched because it's all fiction. It doesn't have real events. Now, if you want to get technical, now a lot of the Battlefield games, they are very violent because they portray real events that happened in World War II and World War I, right here. As you can see, and all games have a rating right here. This one's rated M, which is for 17 and up, who can only buy it. And this one right here, Battlefront, is rated T, and that's for kids 13 and up. Now, anybody can play these games. That's just how the industry is. Now, it depends on where you can get them because you don't know who's going to be playing these games at this time. But it's hard for people to understand, not everybody's a violent person. I've been playing video games since I was 5 years old. I had the original PlayStation, and I played Tomb Raider on there. Now, I didn't see anything violent around that, but there's literally violence all around us. Take a look at people's homes, relationships, even look at sports. Sports are very violent, especially football because it's a very contact sport. Now, some games have fictional settings, as in the Grand Theft Auto series. Rockstar, which is a gaming company, has made a lot of money off the Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption franchises. Now, it's fictional worlds, but the Grand Theft Auto series, they have real life locations like Los Santos. It's called Los Angeles, but it's just a remake of them. And then Red Dead Redemption is the depiction of the Old West in the 1800s. It has all these states. It has Texas called New Austin, but they have to change everything because of copyright issues. But it tells the story of these people, of real life events that have happened. As in Grand Theft Auto, there's a lot of gang violence there. When you play the game, it shows how they react to things. If you're wearing the wrong colors, you'll get shot at. Same thing with Red Dead Redemption right here. Well, here, I'll show you here. And they're both rated M because they have intense violence, blood and gore, nudity, mature humor, strong language, strong sexual content, and use of drugs and alcohol. And the same thing goes with here. Now, in Red Dead Redemption, they have a lot of real events that happen, as in the Ku Klux Klan. Like, they're actually having a meeting, and in one of the missions, you have to go and kill them all. And you hang people sometimes. That's just how things are. But the gaming industry gets a lot of bad rap because people think it's always linked to aggression. No, it's not. Sometimes it has to do with, what you're eating, like your diet, or like the people you hang around with. Because sometimes, that could be a very big factor, or that's the way some people just grew up. But kids are taught right from wrong at a very young age. Now, if they don't want to listen, that's their choice, and that's just how they are. Some people are crazy, but don't blame video games for that. Kids need to know that that's just a fantasy. Some, like as I said before, a lot of the real ones, who depict real battles, like Battle of the Bulge, D-Day, those are all events that really happened, and in some video games and movies, they try to show you what's happening. It's going to be violent. Life is going to be violent. But they should not be banned for violence, because game developers, they have such a creativity. They want to create a realism, for people who weren't there, or, that's just how some of the stuff works. But we can't live in a society that's so closed. And just, take everything, oh, that's bad, that's why this person's acting this way. I'm like, no, it just doesn't go that way. Now, certain things, are being done to help the video game industry. Some developers, are not taken that way because they want their own creativity, and, America is founded on, not creativity, but we can do almost what we want with our stuff because we have that right. And slowly our stuff is being taken away from us, and I don't like that. Because I love all these games because it gives me that sense of feel that, I'm doing something I can't do in real life. But I know in reality, I'm not going to go do those things. I'm going to go live my life because I'm a very humble and nice person. But that's my take on violent video games. I hope you all enjoy it. Like and subscribe.